Self-Help TV presents 10 ways to overcome challenges in life. Life can be a succession of trials of varying degrees of difficulty. They put our patience, inner strength, and convictions to the test. These difficult times might be difficult to deal with, but there are strategies to get through them successfully. You are not alone if you are going through a difficult time. This video will show you how to overcome current obstacles as well as those that may arise in the future. If you or someone close to you is now facing a struggle, it is most likely in one of the following 3 areas. Number 1. Finances. It could be a financial or business setback, such as losing your job, being laid off, or having to cope with debt. Number 2. Health. It could be a health issue, such as an unexpected illness or a persistent condition that leaves you feeling hopeless and unable to see a way out. Number 3. Relationships. A divorce or split, loneliness, or issues with your children or a family member could all be factors. It's difficult to overcome obstacles. If the problem wasn't difficult or the answer was obvious and simple, it wouldn't be a challenge. We all face difficulties. Some people face difficulties more than others, yet we all face challenges in life. We can't avoid difficulties, but we can choose how we respond to them. We can also pick the meaning we assign to such difficulties. This video will show you how to more easily overcome obstacles. The video will also give you some pointers on how to reduce the likelihood of difficulties and problems in the 3 major areas of your life. Let's check it out. Number 1. Get a glimpse of the situation. When learning how to overcome obstacles, keep in mind that it is your perspective and interpretation of the difficulty that causes you to have negative thoughts and feelings. Imagining it through the eyes of someone else is a terrific approach to shift your perspective. Consider the following questions. What strategies might your best friend use to overcome this obstacle? What would a person you admire think about this challenge? What do you suppose they'd say about it? What would that person's interpretation of the challenge be? How would they respond in order to overcome the obstacle? What would they do differently than how you're dealing with it now? Seeing the problem through the eyes of another person lessens negative feelings and aids in their release. Another useful technique is to visualize your situation from a different perspective. Take a look at it from the top of a mountain, for example. You'll notice that it's different. The intensity of unpleasant feelings decreases. Number 2. Reframe it. Change its connotation. Asking questions is a wonderful approach to reframe since your mind is compelled to give you an answer when you do so. However, there are good and poor questions. Here are some examples of poor questions you might ask yourself. What caused this to happen to me? Why did this individual harm me in this way? These are poor questions to ask because the answers are almost certainly beyond your control. And rather of presenting a solution or a way out, they keep you stuck in the situation. Some good questions to ask are: what can I take away from this experience? What makes this so appealing? What brought me here? What resources can I use to get the help I need to overcome this obstacle? When you ask these questions, if you listen closely, you will get important responses that will assist you in moving forward. Number 3. Concentrate on the positive. Concentrate your attention on the aspects of your life that are going well. If one aspect of your life is now challenging, such as your finances, consider the other aspects that are doing well, such as your health or your relationships. That will help you put this difficult circumstance into perspective and reduce its impact on your life. Negativity is hardwired into our minds. It's a way for us to stay alive. We look for risks, hazards, and things we are afraid of. This is referred to as negativity bias by psychologists. Even the most successful people in the world have negative thoughts from time to time. It's a natural element of being human. When we sit in a chair, we have the option of slouching or sitting up. It often appears to be more convenient to slouch. Similarly, it's easier to think critically about something than it is to think favorably about it because positivity takes more work, similar to sitting up in a chair. It's easy for us to fall into the habit of thinking negatively. You must intentionally focus on what is nice and beneficial in order to lessen this natural propensity. Begin to notice and appreciate all of the positive aspects of your life. Number 4. Assume accountability. It's possible that you aren't to blame for the difficulty that has arisen in your life. It could be something that is absolutely out of your hands. However, now that you're in this circumstance, you're solely responsible for your actions. This is beneficial since it provides you more options and allows you to feel more in control. You are not taking responsibility if you act as a victim and blame others. That's a great hint. If you catch yourself doing it, you must accept responsibility for it. Taking responsibility is crucial in figuring out how to overcome obstacles. Number 5. Make contact with others. When life throws you a curveball, it's really easy to become solitary when life is really bad. It's all too easy to dwell in self-pity, which isn't healthy. Instead, you should seek out to those who genuinely care about and love you. Humans are not built to face issues on their own. Other people can provide you with a different viewpoint. They can help you reframe things, shift the meaning, and take the actual measures to address it. As a result, try to surround yourself with as many positive people as possible. People who will listen to you and assist you in getting through this. You don't have to face difficulties alone. Number 6. Concentrate and visualize your goals. When life gets tough, it's all too simple to focus on the things that aren't functioning. When you concentrate solely on the problem, you expand it in your mind, which keeps you stuck. Always keep in mind that there is nearly always an endpoint. Almost every problem has a solution. Things will improve at some point. On the other side of this difficulty, there is often something even greater waiting for you. Asking yourself the following questions can help you focus on what you want. What is the solution to this enigma? What would it be like if I could wave a magic wand and make this whole challenge disappear? What would I eat in its place? Now imagine that. It may seem impossible at the time, but it will assist your mind in focusing on the solution. Assume you've recently lost your job. Finding another employment may appear to be a miraculous solution. However, if you concentrate on it, it will become a reality. If you're going through a divorce, the idea of getting into another relationship may seem improbable right now. However, if you keep your attention on that notion, it will gradually become a part of your future. If you believe you can do. The problem is that you don't believe you can when you're going through a difficult moment. Remember to concentrate on what you desire, even if it appears to be a million miles away at the moment. When you concentrate on what you want, the reticular activating system in your brain kicks into gear. It also recognizes situations, events, and chances that could assist you in achieving that goal. Only when you think about what you desire does it do this. So imagine yourself overcoming the obstacle and pay attention to how it feels. Get a sense of how you're feeling now. Concentrate on it and keep it at the forefront of your mind. This will provide you with additional inner power to help you overcome the obstacle. Number 7. Relax and let go. Limiting beliefs, doubts, damaging routines, and negative emotions must be let go of. It's sometimes necessary to feel feelings before letting them go. Get a feeling of how they make you feel in your body. When things are challenging, it's appropriate to be sad. But once you've done that, be ready to let go of those feelings. Using the Sedona technique questions is a terrific approach to do that. Consider the following questions. Is it possible for me to let this go? Is it possible for me to let go of this belief? Is it possible for me to let go of this sensation? If you answered yes, then ask yourself the following question. Is this something I'm willing to let go of? Is it possible for me to let go of this conviction, this doubt, this person? You'll either say yes or no once more. If you reply yes, then consider the following. When? The question of when is simply an encouragement to release it right away. Consider how that emotion is currently escaping your body. If you answered no to any of these questions, consider the following. What is it that is preventing me from letting go of this right now? Is it possible for me to let go of the thing that I'm resisting? And, if so, when will it happen? Number 8. Begin keeping a journal. Make a list of all the thoughts that are currently running through your mind. Why? Because writing it down helps you get it out of your thoughts and remove yourself from the problem. It also aids in the development of a new sense of perspective. Journaling is unique in that it engages your conscious mind while reducing the influence of your unconscious emotional mind. It aids in the processing and reduction of your current emotions. It clears your mind and allows you to see the wider picture. All of these things can help you cope with the stress and anxiety that comes with your problem. Make journaling an important part of your process for figuring out how to deal with problems in your life. Number 9. Start small and work your way up. It's probable that you're feeling overwhelmed by the issue if you're going through a difficult moment. It may appear insurmountable, and you may be unsure how you will ever get through it. That is a feeling I am familiar with. Number 10. Make good decisions and plan ahead. Here are some helpful hints to assist you reduce the likelihood of facing difficulties or adversity in your life. First and foremost, make sound career selections. Whatever you choose to do with your profession, keep in mind that it will be a long-term commitment. And that you will appreciate what you do at work and in your profession. Second, consider your relationship. Do you have your soul partner with you? Are you with the person who makes you happy in the end, or have you settled for a relationship because you're afraid of being lonely? It's wonderful to have someone to support you through your difficult moment. Finally, it's about health issue. In terms of your health, keep in mind that while some health issues arise out of nowhere, many others are predictable. If you've been eating badly for a long time, it's not surprising that you'll develop obesity, heart disease, or diabetes later in life. This is an expected situation. The same may be said of money. If you don't save regularly, you'll have money troubles if the next recession hits. You can see how excellent planning and decision-making can help you avoid many of life's difficult situations. When you do this, knowing how to overcome obstacles becomes less important. What sort of challenges have you ever faced in your life? How could you overcome the issue? Write your comment below. Click the like button and don't forget to subscribe. Thank you for watching.